Right, so let's have a look at the trade update from last week's Trendsignal Live. So any of the trades that we called last week, we're going to see how they've got on and using the TradeMate tool to look at the stop losses, the targets, and any other information we gave in that live session. Remember, the live sessions, you can subscribe to those. You can look at them on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, also on my Twitter feed as well. So just search for Trendsignal Live and you'll find that. But otherwise, this is the update. So let's see how the trades have got on. In these sessions, we talk about and we calling live trades. Trades are setting up on that day. We're looking at Forex, we're looking at stocks, we're looking at cryptocurrencies. Let's start off with foreign exchange. Really good week of trading last week from those trades. We had 4 trades called during the session, and then 2 extra trades came in later on in the day, but they weren't setting up at the point of the session, so we didn't talk about them then, but they did trigger by the end of that day. So they're the asterisk ones there, pound yen and dollar yen. But let's have a look at these other ones that triggered from the 5th of April. So we talked about Aussie Swiss, Aussie yen, New Zealand Swiss and New Zealand yen. Really nice trades there. Pound dollar was another one, but it didn't actually trigger as a new opportunity in the end. So let's have a look at that and we'll talk about what that means in just a second. Okay, so let's start off with Aussie Swiss, Australian dollar against the Swiss franc there. Hopefully, let's just get this thing out of the way. Hopefully you can see the buy there from the 5th of April, date at the bottom, date up here as well. So put my cursor over, 5th of April was the buy, the close of that bar. So when I do the Trendsignal Live sessions, that's lunchtime. The trading opportunities are due to be set for the evening. So basically what that means is there's still a little bit of change. The price at which we enter at 12:30 is going to be a little bit different compared to the actual trading opportunity time for the evening, if that makes sense. So we had a buy. It triggered in the end Tuesday evening at 70.39. And a nice move, you know, and you look at it and you think, wow, it's come off quite a lot. That's a pretty horrible trade. No, actually, it's about an understanding, a deeper understanding of what these markets are most likely to do. And that's what we're interested in doing here. I'm not here to trade what the market is least likely to do. It's what the market is most likely to do. And it sounds kind of obvious, but I'm not sure that's how a lot of people's trading actually pans out. So let's use TradeMate. Let's just have a look at those tools there. So click here to select entry candlestick. Select that bar there. Okay, so we're going to use the D1 Sniper Strategy starter limit. So this is what we recommend for new traders. As for the stop loss, we can go with the tighter stop loss off this level here. Calculate trade details. What this does is gives us an output. I'm mostly interested in the target at this point because it was a nice winning trade. Take profit level of 70.82. So effectively from that buy there, we want this market to go up to beyond 70.82 and a half. What did the market do? Well, there's 70.85. It's gone beyond that. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So you can see on the right-hand side, 70.82, there it is. And the price going a little bit beyond that as well. In fact, the high up at 70.93. So it went, 10 pips through our target. Really nice profit on that trade in a 40 pip winner. Now, you might think, well, it's gone up a little bit and then come back off. It doesn't matter. It's hit our target. That's all we want it to do. What it does after that, I don't really care. And if we're expecting it to go more, then of course we should have had a bigger target, right? That's the purpose of having bite-sized targets, is that they're statistically proven over the last 11 years. Great targets without the requirement of discretion and subjectivity and so on. So that's Aussie Swiss. We also had Aussie Yen, which is a trade we're still open. It got about 4 or 5 points away from our target on Wednesday. So we're back up broadly to around our entry points. We remain in this trade at this point. So no win on that one just yet, but we remain hopeful. Let's have a look at the other ones that did trigger that we discussed on Tuesday. So New Zealand Swiss. That was another one of these buys. Now, when we looked at it during the day, really interesting. Let me just bring my my pen in here, see if I can do it. There was the entry, and what we were really worried about or cautious about was this pivot point. So that 64.94 level. The market hit that level before, and we were looking at it, then testing it again during the day. But actually, as the price carried on, as the day carried on, we moved all the way back down again, giving us good room in between here. So our target was around that pivot point. So using that pivot point as an objective, which is the right thing to do, Mark had another look up there, found resistance again, and it's come backing off there as well. But that 45 pip level between the close, the entry point of the opportunity, and that pivot point, 45 pip win, really nice and straightforward for that opportunity as well. So that was good. New Zealand yen. we can see here, now this doesn't look like a big move, but we're only looking for 30 pips on TradeMate. So let's just bring that tool up again. Let's look at the, again, the D1 sniper strategy starter limits, calculate trade details. 86.15 is what we're looking for. So we're long from 85.81. And the price getting up to 86.29, so going beyond our target for around about a 30 pip winner. Now, a couple other things I want to talk about. Number one is that we did talk about pound dollar. Now, at the time, and again, this is the difference between looking at midday and then looking in the evening. This was the 5th of April here. At one point, the price was up here. It was looking like a new buy trade. As the day carried on, the sellers took control of the day, driving prices lower, and we did not get a sniped buy trade confirmed. So it ended up not being a trade. This is why it's called an end of day trading strategy, because we're looking to place trades during the day. Now, I do the Trendsignal Live in the lunchtime sessions just to give everyone a flavor about what we're doing, what we're looking out for, and so on. But as soon as we get to the end of the day, that trade is locked in and confirmed, and they do not repaint after that point. That's why we didn't end up with a trade on pound dollar, because after 12:30, that's when the price then broke, carried on lower, and didn't end up giving us that trading opportunity. What we did get was a couple of trades which weren't in the original scan, though. So whilst pound dollar fell, pound yen rose dramatically as the day went on. So it ended up giving us a buy on the 5th of April, and a really nice buy trade it was too. And what I liked about this one, you know, I guess we've got the sniper disc. It makes it a good enough trade to take anyway, but it's in line with the weekly trend. It's in line with the monthly trend. It's in line with the ascending chart pattern. It's in line with the intermediate trend. It's in line with the positive momentum. There is an awful lot to like about this opportunity, and it's gone on really nicely and hit our 60 pip objective. Now, very happy with that, as well as also on dollar yen. So actually on the 5th of April, we ended up with 6 confirmed buy sniper trades. There's another one there on dollar yen, which is a 40 pip winner, giving us a total of 215 pips with one trade that's outstanding. So we're probably down about 5 pips on it or so at the moment. So overall, 5 closed out trades, up 215 pips, a really, really positive and healthy week on foreign exchange. I say a healthy week, that's just one day's trading, of course. So it gives you a good idea about that. Now, in terms of stocks, the problem with the stocks is at this stage that we're kind of beyond the buying cycle. So the market had a big dip, went down, and then we moved back up again, and so on. So what we're seeing up here is, you know, fewer buying opportunities. We had to search quite long and hard to find some buying opportunities. We did find one on Freeport McMoran, and that was okay, but we wanted the price to break above 52. Let's have a quick look at the chart. We won't be long on this one. So there's the chart. We can see the previous couple of buys on FCX. Nice. Here, the price breaking off. So we sit looking at that into the close. When we looked at it on the 5th of April, we're looking at before the market open. It was already moving into a weakness. What I said in the session was we want to see price go above $52. If we can buy it above $52, it means that we're going to be buying strength. Prices should then push on further higher. They didn't. So we were right to hold off. It enabled us to just simple chart pattern analysis. Yes, we've got the repeatable entry point from the snipers. Just from simple analysis there, we avoided that trade, and that allowed us to not take a loss, which is great, you know. And had we have gone above $52, we would have got long, and then we'd have seen where the market had gone on from there. So nothing doing on stocks at this point, or at least from last Tuesday, at least anyway. And then that brings us on to cryptocurrencies for the complete crypto trader program. Now, a couple of really great trades we went through there. In fact, some really great stuff. We ended up with a no trade on Bitcoin, very much like pound dollar. Let's have a look at that in a second. Doge was triggered the previous day on the 4th of May, although it was actually against us at that point. It ended up being a fantastic winner by the end of the day of 12.5% profit, and Monero giving us a 9.2% profit on that one as well. That's XMR. So it was really good. We'll have a look at that in a second. And there were some additional short trades. Now, I've got to be a little bit careful about this because not everybody can trade short on cryptocurrencies, but I will bring those charts up. We'll have a really quick look over them. So let me just bring those up. Okay, so what we had was a possible buy there for the 5th of April again, but again, with prices originally, when I was doing the session, they were up at that 47,000 level. Prices then backed off as the day continued, and enabling us to not get a buy, which was good news, as a lot of the cryptocurrencies really have fallen over the last week or so. So that was a good avoidance of an opportunity there. Ones that we did get onto, though, that were really nice buying opportunities was Doge. So we had that buy here back on the, what was that, the 4th of April. We were pretty much flat on it at that point when we did the live session. The market then went up aggressively. My target was 16.5, so 0.165. Really nice move and hit that very well. Why were we looking up there? We're looking at that last period of resistance back from February earlier this year, looking for the price to retreat to those levels, find resistance, and then start to go back off it. It's exactly what it did. Yes, it overshot 16.5, but we're not really expecting it to be bang on every time. So 16.5 cents per coin in inverted commas. Really nice move. 12.5% growth in just one day on Doge. And I said, with the price backing off quite aggressively, really from there. Monero, XMR. Something similar, actually. We had the buying opportunity there on the 5th of April. It did come to pass. We were looking at a stop below 208. If you recall from the live session, we talked about that. You can go back and watch the recording of it. It's on all those social media channels. And remember, the focus has really got to be on the buy trades here. Target wise, we're looking at 245. Okay, why 245? Because I've just tightened up the chart. We can see how the market found resistance up at those levels before. So back at the beginning of the year, the market trading up at 245, stopped and reversed. What did the market get to? Exactly 245, 245.00. Just look at the H price there, H value, that's the high. 245.00, hit that number, backed off from there. So anyone taking that buy trade, as we discussed on the 5th of April, the market has then gone on 9.2%, hit exactly that number, and then backed off. So really great trade on XMR. Let's have a quick look at a couple others. There were a couple of short trades that were triggering as well. Although, like I said, I have to be a little bit careful talking about short trades because not everybody can do it, has the account to do it, although it can be done. NEO. Fantastic. Look at that, going from 27 bucks down to $20 per coin. Fantastic move. What's that about? I don't know, 30% or so, 30%. Really big move on NEO. Really clear short selling opportunity in line with the monthly trend. So what that means is this is what we call a short sniper with the trend. So you've got an overbought market in what is otherwise a downtrend on the monthly. So the market's gone into a big overbought position in a downtrend, so expecting then some big selling pressure to drive prices lower. It's exactly what happened there on NEO, and we saw pretty much the similar sort of movement there on SNX. We can see again a sell sniper again in line, the M there in line with that downtrend. Really nice clear from $6 per coin, or 6.13 down to 465. What's that, a 20% move or so, 25% maybe. And then also on TRX, another fantastic sell trade, short, again, short sniper with the longer term trend. Really nice move from 7 cents down to 6 cents there. So we're going to quite small crypto there in price terms, but a fantastic couple of trading opportunities there. So what have we got there? In summary, some fantastic trading opportunities, some really great foreign exchange trades, which is my bread and butter, shall we say. Pretty quiet on stocks. We'll expect to get some more over the next couple of weeks there. So do look out if you're interested in stock trades for the Trendsignal live sessions, and some really nice cryptocurrency moves as well. If you can only trade long, some great trades on Doge and Monero. If you can trade short as well, wow, some fantastic trades over the last couple of weeks too. So look, if you're interested in trading, you're interested in learning more about charts, trading the right way, Trendsignal can absolutely help you to do that. So you can come to our website, trends-signal.com. You can give us a call, you can pop us an email, or you can follow us on YouTube and Facebook and all those other good stuff as well. So like, subscribe, you know what to do, and we'll continue every Tuesday lunchtime to put out these live sessions, and then we do an update later on in the week, just telling you exactly how those trades have got on, exactly the same trades that we've been talking about in the live session, calling live, showing you exactly what our members are doing as they're doing it. All the best, everybody. Have a wonderful week's trading, and we'll catch you soon.